Yo, what's up, my DMs? How y'all doing, man? Hopping on real quick to give y'all an update on the energy that we're going through right now and what we can really accomplish if we really just put our best foot forward, right? So, right now, we're being asked to live on purpose, not on purpose as you may think, not as in life purpose, right? We're not talking about what is my life purpose, what do I want to accomplish, what do I want in my whole life. We're not talking about that. What we're talking about is living on purpose, like actually on purpose. You want to live your best life. If you're not literally striving and pushing to build your best life, like literally the best life that you could even imagine, if you're not doing that, then you're not living in the fulfillment of your blueprint. If you are a divine masculine with a divine masculine template, you are being asked right now to build, but not build as in the 3D way, as in the old way. You're being asked to build as in the emotional way, the inner path, right? And this inner path is about this: feeling your way into what you dream and desire instead of working your way into what you dream and desire. You can't work enough. You can't do enough to beat the system that is. But what you can do is you can emotionally be there and draw this thing to you. See, when you manifest, most people think that you just have to have the desire. The desire is just the first part. I can desire my divine union. I can desire to eat. I can desire to drive a Maserati or a Corvette or whatever. I can desire so many different things. But if I anticipate, if I expect, that's something different. See, if I expect something's going to happen, I'm going to prepare for it. And if I'm preparing for it, that is actually magnetizing it to me. So the way to actually manifest something into your life, from the emotional or from the etheric to the physical, you have to first desire it. And after you desire it, you have to expect it. You have to anticipate it. Because if you anticipate it, if you expect it, you're going to do some certain things. For example, if a bully comes to you, pushes you 8:30 in the morning at school, boom, push you in the locker, right? It's like, yeah, at 3:30, man, you going to get it. You know they ain't playing, right? So what do you expect to happen at 3 o'clock? Right? Y'all get what I'm saying. See, when you expect that this is going to happen, you can go through some options throughout the day. You can make some plans. You could literally go and hide a stick somewhere wherever the bully told you he was going to fight you, right? Or you could literally go let the teacher know that homeboy about to jack you up, right? Y'all get what I'm saying. But when you expect, when you anticipate that something's going to happen, you are able to see. So say he didn't get you today and now it's the next day. I kind of anticipate that. I kind of expect that when I get to school tomorrow, something going to roll down. So I start making actions. I start preparing myself for what I truly know is going to happen, because I'm anticipating and I'm expecting based on what I've seen happen around me. So I'm saying the same thing to y'all. If you truly want to manifest, you truly want to be prosperous, you truly want to anchor in this new earth energy, now is the time to start building that structure within, to start literally saying, this is what I desire, this is what I want. And not only do I desire and want it, I expect it. I anticipate this is going to come. And tell yourself that every day you wake up. I anticipate that today is the day that my manifestation is going to come true. I literally am expecting that when I walk out of my house today, today is the day that it's going to go down. I'm going to get that very thing I've been expecting. If you do that, do you understand that you're going to prepare yourself unconsciously? See, that's involving the feminine. That's involving the feminine energy into your life. For all of my men that don't believe they have a feminine aspect, you have to have an aspect of yourself that can receive. If that aspect of you can receive, then it can give. So just like the physical representation, because as above, so below, as within, as it is within, so is it without, like outside of you, the very thing you're living and walking around in. So if your feminine on the inside is receptive to what the masculine is giving, then you're going to birth some amazing things in your life. But it takes you first understanding that you got to come into divine union within, with the divine feminine within you. Once the divine masculine and the divine feminine is in union within you, then you can create all of these beautiful things outside of you. Why? Because now you can fully embody the full energy of source, of the beginning and ending of us all. So when you are literally going into yourself to build the thing that you want, because you want it out here, when you go into yourself to build it, it can't fall. It's not built on sand. It's built on a solid foundation. It's built on you. So, my bad, digressed a little bit on that one. But hey, somebody need to hear that. So maybe I need to hear it. Maybe we all need to hear it, right? But getting back on topic. Right now, as you're building, as you are desiring this thing that you really, really, truly want, whatever that thing is, and you are literally expecting and anticipating that it's going to happen, then you're going to live in it. You're going to be it. You're going to become it. And you are what? A human being. What are you being? What are you becoming? What are you becoming? What are you being? And if you know what you're being or what you're becoming, then you're going to do it. You're going to accomplish it. You're going to manifest it. But see, they love to give you part of the truth. They love to tell you if you manifest something, all you got to do is, to manifest something, all you have to do is desire it. And desiring is the beginning, right? Well, they don't tell you desiring is the beginning, but desiring is the beginning. But they tell you got to desire a thing and then you got to live in it. You got to believe it, right? No, you literally got to expect it. You desire it, and desiring it is being in it. The masculine, feminine principles here. Follow me what I'm saying. To manifest something, you have to desire it. And when you desire it, you got to become it, or you got to be in it. You got to make love to it. You got to become one with it. You got to be in union with it. So in other words, you got to be able to imagine or image, make an image in your brain of yourself doing it. They took away your imagination. They took away the images that you so freely had when you was a child. This is why the inner child got to be healed. This is why the inner child got to be released. It has to literally be released. You have to go in and heal the inner child so that it could be in peace. You hear me? So it could be in peace. Once it is in pieces, now you can make it whole and put it together again. But you have to first find all of the pieces. Once you get it into peace, in other words, you could see everything so you ain't stressed out about it. It's like I got this whole thing laid out in front of me. It's my life. And I see how It has been broken into all of these pieces, but I can get it and I can fix it. And I can turn it into something that I value. When you value yourself like that, when you value yourself like that, everything around you is going to value you like that. Everything around you is going to say, hey, I got to line up. That frequency got to line up. It got to line up with what you say you are. Because if you believe it, then you are being. And if you are a being and you are being, you are emitting a frequency. That frequency is going to magnetize everything that it needs. So I'm not just talking about, like, I know most people might think about when I was talking about manifestation, I'm talking about money or whatever. No, I'm talking about your highest timeline, your highest existence. See, money comes when you are living at your highest vibration. It cannot come. See, people get stuck on money, but see, money is just an illusion. Money is a fabrication. Money is of the moon. It's an illusion. It's not real. It's an illusion of your value. Trust me, I know, as being born a man and then a melanated man, a highly melanated man, I've literally had the value of money put in place of my inner value and who I am as an individual, as a carrier of divine masculine energy and divine feminine energy. That part of me, the divine feminine energy, energetic expression of myself, was pushed to the side. Like, I ain't got no mama. I got a physical mother and I got a spiritual father, right? I'm standing before you so clearly. Well, not in this day and time, because we got clones and other stuff like that, but I digress a little bit. But still, it has to come from some type of genetic material, right? So that genetic material came from a mother and a father, but y'all getting what I'm saying. It has to have an origin, and to have a physical origin, you got to have a mother and a father. Trust me when I tell you, as above, so below. You got to have a spiritual mother, you got to have a spiritual father. So if you don't have that in line, you're not ascending, you're not raising in vibration, you're not bringing this temple into a higher vibration. You're just existing. You're playing the soul game. Good luck with that one. Good luck with the soul game. Because we have lost many times. Many times. Many times. That's why you have reincarnated over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You weren't supposed to reincarnate. You were supposed to live the one life, the one existence all the way through, and then bring the body into the hue or the light. Ascend it. Raise its vibration, right? But don't play the soul game. Let that soul game go. You're not going to win that game. What you have to understand is where you're at right now and what's going on. You're raising your vibration to ascend up out of here. Up out of here, I don't mean up. I mean in the higher dimensions, the higher vibratory dimensions. It's a ring. It's not up. It's out. See, when I want space, I put my elbows out. I expand. So why are you expanding? Why are you raising your frequency while expanding? Well, I'm sweating like, boy, it's hot out here. My bad, y'all. I'm out here sweating. Oh, man. But anyway, you're expanding. And you are raising. So you're like a balloon. You're getting bigger and you're getting taller. So as you are increasing your girth, your size, spiritually speaking, because how do I say this without going too far? Your ship is actually your body. You are the captain of your ship. Most people be like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like, you better take the wheel. You are the captain of your ship. Because if you're not, then somebody else is directing and commanding your body or your ship, the temple. So, in understanding that, you have to become sovereign. And once you become sovereign, you understand that it is your temple, it is your body, it is your ship. So, being the captain of your ship just involves you taking control of your body. In other words, I know we've all had what's called urges, right? I want ice cream, but it happened when I said I was going to fast. Why does that happen? Why do you think that happened? The body has a mind of its own. It has a consciousness of its own. It's involved of a whole lot of other kingdoms, right? From the hydrogen kingdom to the plant kingdom. There's a lot of things going on inside your body, right? But when you become sovereign over your temple, even if it feels sexually aroused, it don't have to engage in a sexual activity. Even if it feels hungry, it doesn't have to engage in an activity that involves putting food inside of it. Like, you can take control of your temple whenever you want to, but we make an excuse and live in victimhood and allow ourselves to be vulnerable to the frequencies that constantly surround us. Once we know that we need to be the captain of our ship, we need to be commanding it, because we're building inwardly. We are becoming the best version of ourselves, because it's about our being. And this is so symbolic right now, because what I'm about to tell y'all is like so symbolic. You notice, like, let me back up. You notice that it's only sweat like right here, not like nowhere else. I really want y'all to see that. Like, y'all gotta understand something. 1, 2, 3. Y'all see that? Like, what I'm about to say right now is crazy, because the activation that's been happening for about the past 3 or 4 months has been on our hearts. It's been on our center mass of our hearts, because our higher hearts are activating. Our soul chakra hearts are activating. This energy, this threefold, 3 in 1. They like to say they've bastardized this, all right? And they've took this teaching and turned it into something totally different. Anyway, for sake of time, just understand what I'm saying. The heart chakra, along with the 2 nodal chakras, that are very influential with our liver and our kidneys, right? This is why the kidneys are so important. Gosh, I'm trying not to digress, but let me get back to it. So, these 3 chakras make up a triangle of energy. This energy brings us into a higher vibratory state. And when it brings us to this higher vibratory state, it's putting us in the cosmic consciousness. It's not putting us in the 3D consciousness, like down here, where we're just worried about the mundane, we're just existing, everything, going on, got to get to work, blah, blah, blah. No, this puts you in the mindset of the universal, of the cosmic consciousness, the universal consciousness, because the word is the way. The word is the frequency. Words are frequencies. And once we know the frequency, we know the way. So this is deep. When we are raising our frequencies, all of these energy systems in our light body is activating. The soul is being brought whole. All of those pieces are being brought together to integrate, to become one synergetic unit. All of the things that you lost from past lifetimes, you're pulling back in. And sometimes it hurts, because you're meeting people that are returning things to you. You're returning things to them. You're coming into contact with other energies that are returning things to you, and you're returning things to them. But what are you going to do with it? Are you going to live in that same programming? Because that's over. That's literally been killed. Like, if you haven't done the work, it don't really matter right now. If you've been selected, the universe is going to upgrade you big time. But these heart chakra activations right here, Man, they ain't no joke because they're integrating. We're living from here up. Like even the new relationships are about the emotional connection first. It's about the heart chakra connection first. If you're not connecting with your heart chakra first, it's not even. Divine unions are connecting with heart chakras first, not root chakras, not sacral chakras, not even soul chakras. I'm telling you, it's connecting with heart chakras first. And then from there, it's hitting the throat where you're voicing it, you're saying it, you're emanating it out. Everything you're speaking is ending the old timeline, is ending the old relationships because now the heart is speaking, it's beating. And it's taking the body to where it's supposed to be. The body knows where it's supposed to be. I told you it has a consciousness of its own. You've been cleaning it out. You know, some of y'all been fasting. Y'all have changed your diet. You've changed your mindset. You've done so much work. And it's taking you to union. But you've already done the union within. You're in there. Now it's taking you to that physical union. Whether it's a union for business, a union for relationship, a union for what am I trying to say? Groups, unions of groups to come together to get things done. So it's like all of this activation is taking place, but it's taking place in the realm of unity, under the energetic guidance of unity. So accept this unity and use it for your betterment, to become the utmost version of yourself. Not even a better version, the utmost version. Because once your heart chakra starts to activate, and it's beating, it's going to connect with the throat. It's going to connect with the crown. And then the crown is going to connect with the soul chakra. And this soul chakra expands out. It expands out from here, expands out. It brings you into the higher realm of consciousness. You need to literally allow yourself to go through this process. You need to focus on it, even work on it. Imagine, image. Getting back to that point, the inner child has to be healed. Image or imagine yourself in the higher life, not light, life. Imagine yourself in the higher life. Imagine yourself in the higher life, not light. When you can imagine yourself in the higher life and then anticipate it, because imagining yourself in the higher light or life, life is you placing your desire on the table for the universe to see. And then you expect it. Start expecting it. Start anticipating it to happen. Every day your eyes open, expect it and anticipate it. And watch how the things that you are building inwardly become real outwardly. All right, y'all. I just had to get that out to y'all real quick because that was just really in my heart to give you this transmission, you know what I mean? It's transmission of energy and activation. Because as we are imaging or imagining the new earth, we're becoming it. Remember, the foolish things of the world has been chosen to confound the wise. Remember that. So if you're wise in your own heart, in your own way, in other words, you think you know you got it all, remember, it's the foolish things that seem so foolish that confound the very wise amongst us all. But even a fool, it's so simple, even a fool can understand it. All right, y'all, live in harmony and bliss. I love you guys, fam. All of you guys that are getting adjusted to these new frequencies, that are aligning with these new frequencies, you all are manifestations of source. So I love y'all, fam. Live in harmony and bliss.